Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we have some huge leaked info to talk about regarding the contract DLC coming in just a few short hours, days to Grand Theft Auto Online. So we actually got a new artwork, and this was actually leaked. I think it first came from Franklin Clinton's motion capture artist and voice actor Sean Fontano. He posted it a little bit early, but we get to take a look at it right now. So let's begin with the cars, because I think this is the thing that obviously a lot of people are most excited about with this update. Let's begin with the Debauchee Champion on the bottom left-hand corner. A couple of things that I've noticed here. Number one, it is not armored, which is nice. A lot of people were worried about that when they saw it on the newswire. They said, oh my gosh, is this going to have that armor plating on there the whole time? The answer to that is no. A couple of other things we can see, it looks like there's going to be a handful of upgrades to the vehicle. So whether it's grille options, hood options, the exhaust that looks like it's coming out of the side skirt, that looks really cool. And we can also see what looks to be the custom rims on this vehicle, which looks absolutely incredible. Now, I would imagine that all the vehicles we're going to be seeing here and that Rockstar have talked about on the newswire, we're going to be getting on day one. So because they've showed them off and because, again, we're seeing them here, expect that they're going to be able to arrive on day one when the update arrives. So that's the first vehicle right there, the Debauchee Champion. We move over to this one right here, and this is the Jubilee. A couple of other things to note about this one. Number one, it also does not have the armor plating on there, which is really cool. And it also looks like it is not weaponized, too. So what's nice about this is it doesn't look like these will be permanently armored or you will be forced to have them be weaponized. It looks like you will have an option to do that if you want. We're also looking at a different grille option too, which is kind of nice, and a couple of other different upgrades than the one we saw on the newswire. And it also looks like those are going to be the stock rims as well in this really cool gold color on the paint job that they have here. So those are our first two vehicles right there, Debauchee Champion and the Jubilee. And then in the bottom right-hand corner, this is a vehicle we saw a handful of times in the trailer, but now we're getting to see another angle of it. And this is going to be that Lamborghini Scion, or S-I-A-N, however you pronounce that. Now, because we know this is going to be in the Lamborghini family, and what we can see from the badge right there, it looks like this is going to be a Pegassi vehicle. We can also see a handful of upgrades here, too, in the hood and the bumper. This is going to be a pretty menacing supercar, at least I think it is. And then you can obviously see a little bit of the rims there. So I'm excited about all three of the vehicles. Those look absolutely incredible. Staying on the vehicle front, the only other vehicle we can see is this airplane in the sky. Now, I wonder if this is a new airplane or an existing one. Some people are saying it is the Titan. Some people are saying that it is a brand new vehicle all the way around. We'll just have to wait and see. So we might be getting another aircraft in this update, which would be pretty cool. So that tackles the vehicles from this. Now I obviously want to focus on the characters that are involved here. Let's go from left to right. We obviously have our main man Chop here, who is looking really good. A lot of people have pointed out that it looks like he's got more gray in his coat, which would indicate that Mr. Chop is a little bit older. It'll be interesting to know his role. I mean, obviously, I think people are very excited that he's back. He is a fan favorite from the story. But is he going to be like an actual character that like helps us out? Or is he just going to be like you can pet the dog sort of fun thing? Really not too sure. We also get to see Imani here, who is our expert hacker. At least that's how Rockstar describes her, expert hacker Imani. So I wonder what her role is going to be in this whole thing. I would imagine help with the business side of things. Might be like the person we hear in our ear when like the missions are going down. So that is Imani. Then you have Franklin. And this is obviously what Franklin looks like now, about 9 years later. So he obviously looks a lot older than the fresh-faced Franklin that we saw back in the story mode. Focus on the weapon he is holding right now. That is a brand new rifle. It is the heavy rifle, or the Scar H. This is one of the cut weapons that never made its way into GTA 5 or Grand Theft Auto Online for that matter. It is now finally returning. So we already know of the two other weapons that were featured, the compact EMP and the stun gun. Well, you can add another one to that list. I don't know what it's officially going to be called, but in the in-game files, it's called the heavy rifle. So that's back, and we can look forward to that, which is going to be pretty awesome. The character next to Franklin, I don't know if this is going to be the bad guy. It kind of looks like he's the antagonist of this. He also kind of looks like Snoop Dogg. I also don't know what his necklace says. It says something with a handprint and then something on the bottom. He's wearing body armor, and then he's holding a gun in his hand. And a lot of people have been speculating that that's a new pistol, although some people have been saying that that's the one we've had since day one, just like the normal handgun. So that might be a new weapon. It might not be. At this point, we're not too sure. We've then got Dr. Dre, who we know is going to be involved musically a lot with this update. We're going to be talking about Dr. Dre as well going forward because he actually posted some new stuff. And then to the right of Dr. Dre, we have DJ Pooh, we have Jimmy Levine, we have Lamar Davis sitting in the chair, and we have our new sound engineer lady, which we're also going to see a lot of going forward. And you guys can see they're working at the music desk there. Now, as far as the background goes, this is the same background that we've seen in all the other shots. It seems to be obviously green-centric, focusing on the streets and the city of Los Santos. There's another artwork that has been found. I don't know the original source of this, but it was posted by a user on Twitter, the Diamond Casino and Resort. It looks like this. It shows off the artwork without the characters there. Again, you can see they kind of highlight a couple of things. The Mile High Club, still not completed, and then they put Richard's Majestic and then another logo on there. So I don't know if those two buildings in particular are being highlighted, but that's the official artwork that they ended up posting without the characters there. So that pretty much covers up the artwork right there. If you guys find anything else that was interesting, you can let me know in those comments down below, but I think that does pretty much cover it all. The next thing that happened over the weekend, Dr. Dre actually released a 1-minute video of a cutscene that will be featured in the new update alongside Anderson .Paak. We saw a little bit of it in the trailer that Rockstar released, and unfortunately, I probably can't play the audio because this is Dr. Dre's new song, so I don't even want to mess with that. But most of the cutscene is them just finishing the song and singing. Although it does get kind of interesting because we can see what happens when they finish the song. They end up working with that new mixer producer lady. The lady who wears like all brown and has the hat and is sitting in the chair. You can see she does some like typing on the computer. And I wonder if that is a new hairstyle just for her, a new hat just for her. A lot of the times, the outfits that NPCs are wearing, like Dr. Dre, Anderson .Paak, this new lady, it's not something that our characters can actually have. But either way, we get another look at Dr. Dre, Anderson .Paak, the lady who is doing the mixing and the recording at the computer. So that was posted by Dr. Dre on his page over the weekend. And Anderson .Paak also revealed a brand new screenshot as well. And you can see it's from the exact same scene where Dr. Dre is looking over this girl's shoulder. Looks like she's mixing some of the music. He's doing something on the board over there. I'm assuming changing up some stuff or whatnot. I definitely don't have the background for like the music, technical lingo, jargon. So you'll have to forgive me when I say like mixer, producer, stuff like that. I'm just kind of eyeballing what I see here. But those were some of the screenshots that were revealed right there. And we also know that Eminem is going to be featured as well. So there's been video coming out over the last couple of days, and Dr. Dre has even revealed a snippet of a song coming in the update. It's going to feature Eminem. Now, the update is also going to feature Snoop Dogg, Busta Rhymes, Anderson .Paak, and DJ Pooh. But obviously, Eminem, one of the largest musicians of all time, extremely popular, he is going to be featured in this update as well. Now, whether he is in the DLC like Dr. Dre, we don't know, or if he is just going to be involved musically or on the radio stations, we're not too sure either. But anyways, that is all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. I'm calling it leaked info because it's not officially coming from Rockstar, and I'm assuming this is info that they don't want revealed early. It's coming from the likes of the voice actors and motion capture artists that are going to be featured. and obviously the musicians like Dr. Dre. But this did reveal a lot. A lot of details about the new vehicles, getting a look at that brand new weapon, the artwork potentially revealing some new characters, including our Snoop Dogg lookalike antagonist. So lots of really cool stuff here. I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What do you think of everything we discussed in this video today? Let me know what you're thinking down there. If you guys did go to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the contract DLC videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.